Thank you so much for this comment. So 3 species of whale were actually found in the last 2 years. 2 of them being more recent. Both of the most recent discoveries were of extinct whales that lived millions of years ago that no longer exist. Tucettus ryanensis is one of them. Paracetus colossus is another. And the new species that's still with us today is actually called Rice's whale. Back to Tucettus ryanensis. Let's call it TR because that is a mouthful. This is a reconstruction of 2 individuals and what they may have looked like in our oceans. The Mansour University Vertebrate Paleontology Center in Egypt did actually find the fossils, and they were embedded in limestone rock near to Egypt. The holotype, I know that we've talked about that in the last video. The holotype does consist of the skull, the jaw, the hyoid bone, and the atlas vertebrae. This specific whale existed about 41 million years ago. Specifically, compared to what I'm about to show you next, this one is pretty small. It was only about 8.2 feet. Moving on to Paracetus colossus, PC, because that is a mouthful. Here is an undated artist rendering of what it may have looked like, and there is a sawfish in the picture as well. It lived about 38 to 40 million years ago. They believe it lived in what is now modern day Peru. PC's name literally means the colossal whale from Peru. Each single vertebrae weighs over 220 pounds. Its ribs measure nearly 5 feet long. Scientists believe that this may have been the heaviest animal to ever live. The holotype for this animal is, of course, the bones, because it's been extinct for quite some time. It has been calculated that it weighed about 375 tons, which is almost double the size of the largest blue whales that have ever been found. Let's talk about the currently living species that was found. It's called Rice's whale. It does live in the Gulf of Mexico only, and it is very, very near to extinction. It was originally thought to have been another species of whale until a skull washed ashore, which is why the skull is a holotype, and they realized that it was an entirely new species that we didn't know about. New to us anyway. Rice's whales do live in, as you see, right in the middle of a busy shipping corridor, and they sleep very close to the surface. So oftentimes boats will hit them, and as you see, military training activities, oil and gas exploration, environmental contamination, all of these are factors as to why they're endangered. The Gulf oil spill that occurred in 2010 in the Gulf of Mexico polluted half of their habitat. It killed an estimated 17% of the remaining population, sickened another 18%, and left almost a quarter of the females with reproductive problems. They are currently listed in the IUCN Red List. They're protected by the United States government, Endangered Species Act. The estimated population is only about 33, but not much has been done to change the habitat due to the need for ships to continuously use the Gulf. Here's a picture of a Rice's whale breaching the surface. I'm not a scientist. I did not study biology. I just happen to have a lot of restricted interests, and the ocean is one of them. So thanks for sticking around, and I hope you enjoy my banter.